Hump Day blessings, soul travelers, and welcome to Venusian Empress Oracle. You are joining Priestess Melissae, ARG. And hello to everyone out there. I hope you are having a wonderful week coming up after this new moon eclipse. I mean, oh my God, how has that been for everybody? I'm curious. But then now we've got the end of the month coming up, October, Samhain, Day of the Dead, that kind of thing. A lot of the energy, especially with being in Scorpio and this new moon eclipse and everything, has really been like asking us to look at things beneath the surface with us, okay? Just like when I was talking about on Monday with my reading, with the Osiris energy and, you know, those dismembered parts or those traumatic parts of ourselves coming back together, being whole within ourselves again. But that is a process we have to embark upon willingly. All right, so the witch's wisdom is going to give us our main message today, guys, and then we're going to be looking into our moonology cards to see what other messages may be coming out for us today. Guys, keep in mind I'm going to be dropping some information come the beginning of November about my tarot course. You're not going to want to miss it. It's going to be a lot of fun stuff involved with it. All right, let's see what's going on also with our jack-o'-lantern tarot cards, which are going to give us a clearer message about what may be going on, perhaps with love, perhaps with something that's truly going to bring us happiness. Ooh, what was left behind was fertility and Beltane. So that energy or that time frame could be something of significance for some people, or the maypole. Maybe you visited, you know, Europe or something like that. What else is coming out for us today in the pre-shuffle? Let's see. All right, we have an Eight of Cups energy and a King of Pentacles energy. Oh no, we could be dealing with a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus leaving behind this energy. Yeah, stepping into some more abundant energy perhaps. Well, let us also see what the Forest Fae message cards have to say for advice moving forward for this week. Now guys, keep in mind these readings are timeless, so you know, whenever you come upon them or you feel drawn to them, watch them, see what messages are in them, but they may or may not resonate. So if you need a personal reading, do reach out to me at venusianways.org for your own reading. We also have our Lovers Oracle cards, guys, that we're going to be using at the end, because we always get love messages here at Venusian Empress Oracle. Guys, do bear in mind I'm going to be putting out the last readings for zodiacs for the month, and we are giving away our blessing bundles here, either the smoke or smokeless version. This is my Summer Bliss bundle and version with lemongrass, very uplifting if you like the sunflower energy. So do make sure that you check out your zodiac sign video, hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment so that you can be entered into the drawing. All right, well, let us get into this reading, shall we? Watch your ears. Thank you, angels, ancestors, way showers, guides. Ooh, clear the energies and bring through the wisdom that is most needed, dear witches. Take a couple of nice, slow, deep breaths and relax, relax, relax. Beautiful. Thank you guys so much for all of your likes, comments, shares, donations, and do hit the subscribe and bell notification if you don't want to miss any of my videos. I do put those out, not daily at this point, but I do still put out the weekly zodiac sign readings, and I put out at least 2 to 3, you know, general messages every week. So a lot of people do resonate with those, so check those out and see how they may resonate for you and what messages may be there for you as well. Okay, so witches, what do we need to know for the collective? Uh-oh, that came out pretty quickly. All right, we got some Litha energy. Something is intensifying. I see some candle magic going on here. Somebody has perhaps done some spell work is kind of what I'm seeing here. Could have been over the summer months as well. Okay, because, you know, Litha is all about summer solstice. So this is the Stonehenge, all right? And so that's the sun coming through that opening, and that's the time, you know, of the longest day of the year kind of energy, containment. So somebody's trying to this is something about trying to contain some energy, or maybe I really get somebody brewing something up, you know, with this cauldron energy. Somebody could have an article of yours, clothing, something of that nature. Again, if this message resonates with you, or you're resonating with what I'm saying, but I really just feel like there could be something here where somebody's trying to keep you stuck and bound to them in a sense, something you may not be aware of behind the scenes, you know what I mean? All right, well, let's look into this energy a little bit more, shall we? Litha and intensification. Something is definitely heating up here, whatever it is. So let us look into it a bit more, shall we? Check out this card too, and just how that sun is like illuminating and allowing whatever is needed to be seen at this time. That's what I feel like, is that something is going to be discovered. You know, it's not going to be able to be hidden any longer, if you will. So the witch's wisdom around this card says the intensification of the full sun, and that's very interesting that this would be the sun in the longest day of the year. We just had that eclipse, right? And the new moon energy. Wow, very interesting. Okay, so the intensification of the full sun, or Litha, shines upon you as you step up to the next level. This is a time to focus, development, and determination as you gain strength and reclaim your inner resolve. Dare to explore every avenue before you and do the unexpected. A new gateway has opened, and you may find that you leave others behind as your unwavering dedication leads you away. So somebody could be trying to keep you from moving forward because you're leveling up, is what I'm seeing here so far. All right, so it does say, fear not, for the light of the sun will highlight the path of unfamiliar territory and borrow, if you will, the sun's strength and warmth as you embrace these times of study, focus, and concentration. Diversions may tempt you along the way. You may feel blind for a while as you stumble upon the unknown, but try to remember that those are merely tests of your commitment. The sun gods shine favorably upon you and remind you that the answer to your prayer and the outcome of spells happen in mysterious ways. Trust the great mystery. This could also mean that if you have been doing some spell work to help manifest things in your life, just know that whatever work that you're doing is working. I'm getting a lot of chills with that energy there. Whatever you're brewing up, whatever you're bringing in is coming. So the witch's foresight says what you have been waiting for comes into fruition during the summer months. So you may have to wait a little bit longer for this if that's the case, because we're in fall season right now, right? Getting ready to, go into the, well, we just went into the fall, but the daylight savings times is just about to kick in. All right, interesting daylight savings times, huh? So saving some of that energy, harnessing some of that energy of what's to come, and using that now to help propel you forward in the work that you're doing. Yeah. All right, so it says, shine brightly. Don't give away your personal power. Move forward fearlessly. Call on the strength of the sun gods to break through. So call on the sun gods to break through, all right? To help you to see, to draw down that power from the gods, right? The wisdom, the strength, everything that you need, especially in the winter months, right? All right, so here is the spell that you may say if you're looking for one to help with your intensification process of this manifestation that you're embarking upon. So in all that you do and all that is done, bringer of life and midsummer sun, intensifies and gifts you strength to claim your power at any length. This magic is worked with harm to none. So mote it be. There, it is done. Yes, it is done. Allow your manifestation to be as if it is now, even though it may not be for a few more months off. In this case, maybe 9 months. It's like a baby, right? Yeah, so that would make sense with like cooking something in the oven kind of thing. In a sense, you know, that's not an oven, but you know what I mean. And yeah, working your magic, definitely tapping into your magic, containment, you know, harnessing it, pulling it all in. This is your time to pull on that intensification energy into this present moment, is what, you know, after reading the energy of that card from a more positive perspective, that is what I'm seeing here. So it's kind of like whatever your full manifestation, you know, could be. And, you know, in this case, it does seem like a baby, 9 months, something like that, you know what I mean? But it's like, stay the course and don't lose hope, and bring that energy, harness that energy into the now. What do we have? Monology cards. What do we need to know about intensification? Intensification, please show us what we need to know. Okay. So we have, your dreams need a practical plan. So this is probably why, you know, it's like magic is part of it, right? We want to do the spell work or the energy work to help us to raise our vibration and our energy so we can bring it all in, right? But the other thing is, what guidance are we receiving, you know, to help us to put those plans into place? Because we are the builders here on the earthly plane. We have the physical hands and things like that, you know, so we have to take the wisdom, we have to take what Spirit is giving us as the plan and actually put it into place, right? Start to take those steps and build that foundation is really what I'm seeing here. Hold your vision. Don't lose hope. Keep looking to the sky, looking for those answers, you know, for the next step forward and that kind of thing. We have a fiery climax approaches and prosperity lies ahead. What? 2 Taurus energies here. This is almost like, in a sense, if you look at it this way, because that's kind of how it popped out to me. But you have the Taurus energy, right? Shining brightly. Then you have that Aries energy. And then you have the Taurus energy again. So you're really getting grounded in your energy is what I feel here. Also, you could be dealing with a Taurus, you know, or an Aries energy here. But what is really going on here and what I'm seeing is you have so much power to draw upon, right? This Aries and that fire energy, right? Like the sun energy, a fiery climax approaches. Once you put those plans into place, prosperity lies ahead. There's no stopping you, all right? So I feel like I almost saw an eclipsing energy going on here, right? Do you kind of see that little energy spread going on there as we fan across? But prosperity lies ahead with new moon in Taurus. And on the bottom, this is all about your south node. Don't let your past hold you back. So what is it about your past around this situation that could be holding you back? The fact that things haven't worked out so far, things of that nature, it just means you haven't found that one sweet spot, all right? It doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. You just can't give up before you figure it out. That's how all the great inventors and all of that, you know, they had to stick with it too. You didn't see the struggles that they went through to come to the end result. You just saw the end result. But this is what goes on behind the scenes. But you're strong enough to do it, is what Spirit says. The energy is gaining momentum. And a fiery climax approaches. What? As you let go of your past, yes, you are absolutely going to allow for that container to be available for Spirit to fill, all right? And then you got to take the steps forward. You got to use your magic, all right? It's not just about doing the spell work and things of that nature. Once again, it is about, you know, manifesting through what you're actually building with your hands. It's a, you know, you get the thoughts, that's like the air, that's the gas. You can relate all of this even to physical science, you know, then you bring it down to a liquid in the heart, the energy of emotions, and that's the strongest conductor, right, in our body. That is what moves the energy and, you know, allows our mind power. And that's why I got into hypnosis. I'm not going to talk about that, but I mean, you guys know all about that. But once you get your mind right, that is the starting point for getting everything else working properly for you. Then your heart is like 100 times stronger, you know, that power than your mind. So imagine once you get your mind right and you're giving it the right messages, your water, you know, through your body is that conductor, 1441, you're mirroring to all of your cells holographically Starting to make more sense? All right, let's see what the tarot has to say for us. We have a Knight of Cups energy and the World, putting an end to the fairy tale type of thinking, like all we gotta do is, you know, do this spell and everything's magically gonna work out. And that does help things to work out much easier and sometimes magically, but you can't depend on that. You know what I mean? The Emperor, ooh, we could have definitely a authoritative figure that could be affecting us, is what I was feeling. Our energy, our ability to, you know, feel like we have the ability to harness that power, to use that power, you know, that we're strong, like others around us, perhaps even. Your dreams need a practical plan. Something's got to come down. That went straight on the floor. Shake up. So something in the past perhaps did happen, you know, because this is past energy. And that's because probably you didn't have a plan in place, you know, things didn't work out. And it's like, okay, we got to scrap this and see what's next. Six of Swords energy, yeah, leaving you, moving on to the next plan, moving on, you know, to the next opportunity or figuring things out in a different way. But still staying calm, which is good to see because that's what Six of Swords energy would relate to. All right, so we've got a Seven of Pentacles energy. Definitely something wasn't working, something wasn't growing. It was just a lot of waiting to see. But you know, just like when you're growing a plant, you know, when you're growing fruit, vegetables, excuse me, whatever, there's a predetermined time frame. And, you know, we all kind of have a inner knowing of a time frame that it should take for things to really start to grow for us, right? And with this needing a practical plan, that's really saying that that's what's going to empower you, you know, making this plan, putting things into place, feeling like you're an actual part of the process instead of just waiting for everything to happen. All right, what else is going on here? And we have a Nine of Cups energy. Yes, we are definitely looking for our happiness, for that wish fulfillment, but which cup is it? Well, why can't it be all of the cups, right? So stop thinking so small, perhaps, is what Spirit is saying. Yeah. Figure it out, you know, get more energy or information that helps you to stand in your power. You know, there's something that you're still needing to learn a little bit more about at this time to help you to feel confident about what it is that perhaps you are working on or growing. Fiery climax approaches. That's beautiful to see. You know, I feel like you're ending a lot of confusion, especially particularly around what brings you happiness, whether that be relationships or whether that be just, you know, what you are choosing to do in your life. You know, what do you love? And not giving the energy, you know, not dealing with people that put us in this energy, perhaps, because this kind of energy, when our heart is not feeling good, right, when we're constantly got it weighed down by past energies, you know, and our emotions around them, can you understand more that scale and the feather and things of that nature? Because these people are not worth it in the end. All right, you're ruining your life, causing stress on your body and degenerating your body in general, right? You're looking older, you feel awful. Yeah, it's no bueno at all. All right, this came out in the upright, needing to put those burdens behind you and perhaps ready to do so at this point. I feel like with the energy that I'm seeing with the Seven of Cups in reverse and the Ten of Wands, ooh, Ten of Swords energy, you've definitely been through it is what I see here. And maybe right now, as you're working on, you know, relieving yourself of these burdens, yeah, for sure, it's causing a lot of upheaval. Something recently just happened, whatever it is, it's caused a lot of energy in your heart and your mind. I feel like that this is still a lot of heartbreak going on with this Five of Cups energy, but Five of Swords energy is saying that, you know, you're no longer allowing this situation, you know, yourself to be manipulated perhaps by yourself or your situation, understanding what's going on here, right? But at the same time, still a bit upset about it is really what I see with this Five of Cups and Five of Swords in reverse energy. All right, so we're not going to be smug about it. We're just going to understand it for what it is. But we need to value ourselves, see our own self-worth, all right? We need to start building and investing in ourselves is what I feel this Tower has been all about for many of us. Prosperity lies ahead. It's been a hard road for sure. But Six of Wands, baby. Yeah. Victory and success. Just stay the course is what Spirit is saying, all right? Don't give up with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Your hard work is going to pay off, is what Spirit is saying. If you can just know that prosperity lies ahead, but don't get up in your head and don't have your heart blocked off, because Three of Swords energy could absolutely say that. In the traditional Rider-Smith deck, or Waite-Smith deck, this particular card shows a heart with 3 swords in it, and it's got clouds over the top. It's like a black cloud following you. You know, this energy mixed with the Six of Wands energy, it's almost like you're having the success, but you know, you can taint it by continuing to hold on to these things, right? Because they're always going to be a part of you until you release them, until you choose to take the blindfold off, right? So this is up to you, though, how long you continue to stay up in your head about these situations that didn't work out, that brought disappointment and hurt, that you may be currently dealing with. It's working against what you're trying to manifest. I don't see that you're dealing with anybody in the immediate. Too many cards. It doesn't seem like you're dealing with anybody in the immediate. It just feels like, yeah, you're focused on, you know, getting yourself established, getting your foundation in place. King of Pentacles, or this could be, you know, a King of Pentacles, and we saw him in the pre-shuffle, so this could be that person trying to come back as well. Five of Wands in reverse energy, but I don't see you wanting to deal with any conflict, all right? Justice in reverse, yeah. I feel like, you know, if this is a person with that King of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo energy, you really don't feel like they were acting appropriately. And you may not have caught them necessarily in anything. Maybe that's why you're so up in your head, you know, or that kind of thing. But you know that the past is only holding you back, and it's not doing you any good for helping you to move faster into your future. That intensification energy, you know, you really need to be able to harness all of that and have, it takes a lot of energy to really push against, you know, normal ways of doing things, the normal societal ways of doing things, whether it be an entrepreneur, whether it be honoring your sexuality by staying abstinent, and maybe even till marriage. You know, everybody has different ideals about these things. It's a big commitment, you know, so it's like we really have to consider how we want to move forward on all of this and not get our hearts and our minds too wrapped up and diverted off of our main path of what we need to be on. The soothsayer says, travel the road seldom taken. Yeah, that's my Robert Frost energy card. I always get the road less traveled. This is a time for you to step out and, you know, trust yourself. You know, don't let the past hold you back. Whether that be people, you know, physically in your space, and that would be the solid energy matter of the physical, you know, science aspect of things. But, you know, first of all, don't let them get up in your head. And if they're in your heart, get them out. Clear your energy in your heart. Allow those emotions to go. Do a ceremony. Get with me if you need to. We can do all of that. All right? But that is going to allow your body, all of your systems to work for you so that you can really take hold of all those dreams that you have. All right? What else is coming out for our collective today? We have the gnome of mushrooms and buttons. Seek stillness and joy. They are our wise teachers. Excuse me. Seek stillness and joy. They are wise teachers. Stillness and joy. Do you ever get little bursts of joy by yourself? I used to when I was younger. Not even too much younger, but I would skip. I love to do, like, I have a little mini trampoline. I'll bounce on that, guys, keep your body moving. You know, that gets your endorphins going. It helps you feel a lot better. But then also have that still time when you just sit with yourself, when you go over things that are bothering you, but then you also have that process of letting go. And if you don't know how to let go, get with me. I can definitely help you. All right, let's see what is going on with our Lovers Oracle cards and messages as we close this reading out. Do hit the like button if you resonate today for sure. Subscribe and hit the bell notification. What else is going on? All right, so we have, there we go. Yeah, this is about not feeling guilty. Do not make decisions based on guilt or what you think. Remember, our mind, it's very important that we're clear on what we're making our choices about. We don't want to feel guilted. We don't want to let people get up in our heads, right? This is about our life and figuring out our path, all right? So it says, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. I love that. Yes, it's absolutely true. And you're never going to be completely happy if you're just doing something that somebody else wants you to do. And who knows, they may end up leaving you anyway, right? All right, this guy flew out on the floor. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light. You can do this in your quiet time. Creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. Yeah, intensify that energy, all right? Absolutely is what I would say. Blessings to you, soul travelers, and it's so good to be here with you today. I'm going to be putting out your weekly readings soon. I will see you soon for another reading, and bye for now.